Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Bold and the beautiful spoilers preview October 9. Steffi and Brooke have intense talks. Steffi and Brooke have serious discussions with men in their lives on the Wednesday, October 9 episode of B&B. For the Wednesday, October 9 episode of the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers photos show both Steffi and Brooke have serious discussions with men in their lives. These images preview some intense moments that you will not want to miss. Steffi, Jacqueline Messinswood, and Ridge, Thorsten K. have a serious talk at the main office at Forrester Creation. She obviously wants to know anything he knows about Taylor, Rebecca Buddig, and how she's doing. Of course, Taylor swore Ridge to secrecy, so he's unable to be truthful with his daughter. Steffi seems to sense her dad is holding back, and she looks frustrated with Ridge as they talk. Brooke, Catherine Kelly Lang, has a heart-to-heart with Eric, John McCook, at the Forrester mansion. Are they talking about Ridge? Or, perhaps, is this something else that has them both looking so serious? Check it out in the slideshow below. In the upcoming episode of The Bold and the Beautiful on October 9, viewers are in for an emotional roller coaster as Steffi Forrester and Brooke Logan take center stage, each confronting pivotal moments in their lives. The two leading ladies of the Forrester and Logan families are known for their fierce personalities and strong-willed determination. And this episode promises to deliver intense drama as they engage in separate but significant talks that will change the course of their respective futures. Steffi's inner conflict, torn between heart and mind. Steffi Forrester has always been a woman of strength and independence, but in this episode, her vulnerabilities are laid bare. Ever since she made the decision to leave Los Angeles and distance herself from Finn, her heart has been in turmoil. Though she wants to protect her children and herself from the chaos and danger that Sheila Carter constantly poses, she cannot deny the depth of her love for Finn. The struggle between head and heart is an ongoing battle for Steffi, and now it's all coming to a head. This episode sees Steffi engaging in a heart-to-heart conversation with her brother, Thomas Forrester. As they sit in the Forrester mansion, surrounded by family photos and the legacy of their parents, Steffi confides in Thomas about her inner turmoil. Her eyes are clouded with doubt, and her voice shakes as she admits that leaving Finn has left her feeling more lost than ever. Thomas, ever the supportive brother, listens carefully and tries to offer guidance, but even he knows that this decision is not an easy one. "You know I love Finn, but I just can't live in constant fear of Sheila. What kind of life is that for me or the kids?" Steffi says, her voice heavy with emotion. Thomas nods, understanding her concerns, but also sensing that Steffi's feelings for Finn are stronger than any fear she harbors. "You've always been a fighter, Steffi. You've never let fear control you before. What's different now?" This question lingers in the air, forcing Steffi to confront the real issue at hand, her fear of losing control over her life and the safety of her children. As the conversation progresses, it becomes clear that Steffi's decision is more than just about Finn and Sheila. It's about reclaiming her sense of security and stability. But will she choose to fight for her family and her love for Finn, or will she continue down the path of separation and uncertainty? Brooke's tough love, a mother's unwavering stance. Meanwhile, on the other side of town, Brooke Logan finds herself in a similarly intense conversation. After months of watching her daughter, Hope, make questionable choices, particularly in her relationship with Thomas, Brooke has reached her breaking point. She loves her daughter deeply, but her protective instincts are on high alert as she continues to see Hope's growing attachment to Thomas as dangerous. Brooke sits down with Hope in the familiar warmth of her living room, the tension between mother and daughter palpable. Brooke's usually soft features are hardened with concern, her eyes narrowed as she prepares to have a serious conversation with Hope. "You need to be honest with yourself, Hope. What is really going on between you and Thomas?" Brooke's voice is firm but not unkind, a tone she's mastered over the years of being a mother. Hope, taken aback by the directness of her mother's question, tries to downplay her feelings. "Mom, it's not like that. Thomas has changed, he's been supportive, and we've built a good working relationship." But Brooke is not convinced. She knows the history between Hope and Thomas, and she's seen the warning signs. "I've seen the way he looks at you, Hope, and I know that look. It's more than professional. You need to be careful." Hope's frustration grows as she tries to defend her choices. "Why can't you trust that I know what I'm doing? Thomas has been nothing but good to me, and I'm tired of everyone treating him like he's some kind of monster." Brooke's heart breaks as she hears the conviction in her daughter's voice. She knows that Hope believes what she's saying, but as a mother, she can't shake the feeling that something isn't right. "I just don't want you to get hurt again. I don't want to see you go through more pain because of Thomas." This mother-daughter exchange is filled with love, concern, and stubbornness, each trying to protect the other in their own way. Brooke's tough love approach is an attempt to shield her daughter from potential heartbreak. But will Hope take her mother's warnings to heart, or will she continue down the path of defending Thomas at all costs? The aftermath of intense conversations. As the episode progresses, both Steffi and Brooke are left to reflect on their intense conversations. For Steffi, the question of whether to return to Finn or remain distant from him becomes more complicated. She knows that her love for Finn is real, but the looming threat of Sheila weighs heavily on her decision. Meanwhile, Brooke is left wondering if she's done enough to protect Hope, or if her daughter will continue to be drawn into a relationship that could ultimately lead to disaster. The parallel journeys of these two strong women highlight the themes of love, fear, and protection that The Bold and the Beautiful so often explores. Both Steffi and Brooke are driven by a fierce need to protect their loved ones, but in doing so, they must also confront their own fears and insecurities. As viewers watch these emotional confrontations unfold, they will be left wondering what the future holds for Steffi and Finn, as well as for Hope and Thomas. Will Steffi find a way to overcome her fears and reunite with Finn? Will Brooke's warnings to Hope go unheeded, leading to more heartache for the Logan family? Or will these intense talks lead to unexpected resolutions that no one saw coming? One thing is certain. The Bold and the Beautiful continues to deliver the high-stakes drama and emotional depth that fans have come to love. With Steffi and Brooke both at crossroads in their lives, the next chapter in their stories is sure to be filled with more twists, turns, and heart-wrenching decisions. Viewers won't want to miss a minute of the action as these iconic women face their toughest challenges yet. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers October 9. Hope and Liam look back at their love. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Wednesday, October 9, preview that Liam and Hope get to talking and reminisce about their relationship. Though their marriage failed, they look at their role as Beth's parents as their ultimate success. Meanwhile, Ridge finds it difficult to keep Taylor's secret from Steffi. How long can he keep this up? Tune in for all the drama and surprises. Just when Hope, Annika Noel, seems to be moving on with Carter, Lawrence St. Victor, Liam, Scott Clifton, shows up. Of course, Liam is never really gone, but it's been a while since he and Hope have had a heart-to-heart talk. Perhaps his brother Will's Crew Morrow advice impacted him as Liam converses deeply with his ex-wife. The two look back at their long and complicated relationship history. Hopefully, they will remember the good moments and not dwell too much on the infidelities and disloyalties. What always remains the best part of their union is their co-parenting of Beth, Jordan, Lynn, Ariza. Many things tore them apart, but Beth always brings them back together. What ultimately comes of all of this reminiscing? Hope's attention has definitely turned in a different direction. Has Liam started to realize what a good thing he lost? Ridge, Thorsten Kaye, is supporting Taylor, Rebecca Budig, in whatever way she needs right now. However, keeping mum about her potentially deadly broken heart syndrome is becoming increasingly difficult. Most of all, he feels that Steffi, Jacqueline Messineswood, should know, especially since she suspects something is wrong anyway. Steffi may corner Ridge and demand point-blank to know what Taylor is hiding. She can see that they are spending more time together, but Taylor doesn't seem that happy. How long can Ridge keep up the facade and tell Steffi there's nothing to worry about?